Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make a Huskymudkipz statue. It's based on the skin where he's wearing a tuxedo, because that's what my 2D version's based on. From what I understand, he's not using this skin anymore, but it's still a good skin, and like I said, my 2D's based on it, therefore my statue will be as well. Really easy to make, let's get started. All you're going to need is black wool, dark grey, light grey, white wool, cyan wool, and a little bit of orange, and you're good to go. Figure out where you want to make him. It's about 16 blocks wide, or 16 blocks in length, and 4 blocks wide rather. Yeah. So once you've found where you want to make him, you want to start off with your 8 light grey wool blocks in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all in a row like that. Then what you want to do is, you want to stack 3 layers of black on top of the light grey. So that's 2, and that will be my third. Just like that. I'm going to let you take that in for a second whilst I zoom in on my plans. There you go. So we're 4 rows in right now. What you then want to do is take out the dark grey, and you want to find the 2 middle blocks. That'll be those. And you want to just stack your dark grey up like that. And then you want to proceed to do that 7 more times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So just make two giant rows of dark grey like that. Then what you can do is you can just do 2 more layers of black on the next 2 rows. So 1 layer like that and another layer like that. Then what you want to do is take out the dark grey again, and you want to like 1 away from either side from the dark grey in the middle, so there and there. You just want to place 1 dark grey, and then you want to place 5 more on top of it, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or equally so, make it even with the other dark grey that you have, like that. And then, once you have those, you just want to fill it in, or fill the rest of the rows in with black, and we have the legs. The grey is, I presume his suit has some sort of pinstripe to it, and that's exactly what the grey is. So you want to have that. That should be 12 blocks in total. One row of the light grey, 3 rows of the black. Then you know you can work it out from there. You've got the 9 rows of the dark grey in the middle, and the 7 in total of the other 2. So now, once you've got that, what we want to do is we want to move on to the torso. So you see these single black rows on the ends. What you want to do is you want to raise those up by 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the same with the other black like that. And what you want to do is the single grey rows right next to them, you want to raise them up by 6, or equally so, just 2 away from the top of the black, like that. So you want to have this so far, and actually no, but never mind. I was going to say let's mark. Yeah, screw it. Let's mark out his hands while we're here. So his hands, you see where we have this middle section here, where like the double dark grey stops. His hands, take out the cyan, and just 1 block above it, you just want to 1, 2, 3, 4 on either side with the cyan, just to mark out where his hands are. I was going to say we might as well do this now because it might get hard to identify it later, but it wouldn't have done anyway. I was wrong. So this is what you want to have so far. Remember the 8 with the black, 6 with the dark grey, and 4 with the cyan. So how do we want to do this from here? I know exactly what we want to do from here. The black on the ends, you want to do 4 light grey on top of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the other side as well, 1, 2, 3, 4. Once we've got this middle bit done, it's pretty much mostly stripes. So it'll be nice and simple. So that's what you want to have so far, like I said. Let's work a little bit on the middle, shall we? So we're gonna build up a couple of pillars. We're gonna make it all even with this dark grey, I think. So on this left black here, what you want to do is, you want to raise it up until it's 1 block away from the top of the dark grey, like that. I don't know how many blocks that is. What is it, 5? Yeah, it will be 5 blocks. And on the other side, you want to do the same thing, except you want to do like, so starting from this black here, 1 black, 1 light grey, 1 black, 1 light grey, 1 black. And they're going to be buttons for his suit. So you want to have that so far. And then for the middle here, you just want 2 rows of white, like that. And then for the left side, you just want to use the white and go to the top of the black, like that. And for the right side, you just want to do 1 light grey, 1 white, 1 light grey, and they're buttons as well. See, we haven't got that much more to fill in now, and it's getting dark, so what I'm going to do is I'll sleep and I'll be back. Alright then, so let's just put the finishing touches on this, shall we? So, you want to come up to the... well, you don't want to come up to the top of the light grey actually. You want to come to the bottom of the light grey here. Remember the 4 light grey that you put down? Well, you want to find the bottom one, and right next to it you just want to do a light grey, and you want to come down 2. So it's on there like that. Then the bottom of the light grey. Screw it, I'll just do it. I'll just do it and then show you. It's hard to explain, but not but really easy to do. That's what you want to do with the dark grey, the light grey. Sorry, you just kind of want to have it taper down like that. Nice and simple. Now, let's put his bow tie in to make this easy. So you want to come up to the light grey like this. You just want to do white next to it, next to the 3 light grey like that. Then you want to do 3 black next to the white. Then you want to connect them together in the middle of 2 black blocks like that. So you've kind of got like an H, a really weird fat H. And then you want to fill in the top and bottom of the H with white like that, and that's his bow tie. That's nice and simple like that. Now, what you want to do is, you want to, let me see here, just under the right white, under this, under the white of his bow tie here, you just want to do one light grey, then 1 white underneath the dark grey, the light grey, then 1 light grey underneath like that. Like I said, it's really easy to do, really easy to see what I've done, but hard to explain. So you want to have that, and that in total, that's what we should have so far. Pause that if you have to. And then once you have that, all you need to do is fill everything in with white, and it should be nice and simple like that, no problems. So that's the top part. Pause if you have to, and this is the bottom part again. Right, so time to do his arms. So on top of the cyan here, the 4 cyan, you just want to do 4 light grey blocks. I don't know why I did it on both sides. I've got no clue. But you want to do that anyway. And then his arms are basically just stripes. So we're going to start off furthest away from his body, so here. And it's basically just 12... Is it 12? No, it should be 10 dark grey blocks all up in a row, but it doesn't matter up until it comes to the top of his torso. So the outward block is dark grey, and then coming in, black, dark grey, and black. And that's what you want his arm to look like, just like that. And you want to do the same thing on the other side. So the most outward colour is dark grey, black, dark grey, black, like that. Nice and simple. So that's the entire top part of his torso. Let's move on to the back. So once you've got that done, you know, pause that anywhere where you need to. You might need to go back since to make sure. But you want to come to the bottom of his feet here, and you want to extend the side of his feet out by 1, 2, 3 with the light grey, the same colour that you used on the front. And you want to do that on the other side as well, so 1, 2, 3, because Minecraft skins are in total, of course, 4 blocks wide, and then you want to connect the back of them together with the light grey just like that. And we're going to make up the entire back, and then we're going to put the sides on, then we're going to put the head on, and it's going to be great. So yeah, let's do this. So you've got like the bottom base of your light grey here, you've got the bottom of the shoes. So you just want to, kind of like you did on the front, just stack up 3 layers of black on the backwards row. There you go. Just like that. And the back is actually mostly striped as well, kind of like the front. So what you want to do is, on the 4th row of black here, you want to find the 2 middle blocks, aka these, and you want to have a total of 4 rows of it, like the 4 rows of 2, so that being the first, that being second, third, fourth. So you just want like an upside down T sort of shape. I know it's kind of hard to see because it doesn't contrast very well with the black in front, but you've got the 2 middle rows of 4 black, just like that. And now what you want to do is you want to stack up at the side of it, you want to build up your stripe pattern. So just right to the next of it, right next to it rather, you just want to do your dark grey going out, and then you want to do your black, and then on the outside of it you want to do your dark grey wool. So that is the first, what is that, the first 6 rows of the statue covered right there. Now what you have, remember that's a total of 4 rows, the stripy pattern that we have so far, and the 3 rows of black underneath. So what you want to do on top of that is you want to do 1 entire row of black, because that's the crease in the back of his knees, like that. And then what you want to do is you kind of want to carry on the pattern. So the middle bit, you want to raise it up like the 2 middle black, you want to raise it up 3 blocks to come to the bottom of his hands, and you want to do the same thing with the pattern as well, so just right next to it. I mean, just follow the pattern. It's nice and easy. That's why I said he's one of the easier ones to make, you can see. And that's actually the entire back of his legs done right there. Pause that if you have to, we're going to move on. So what you want to do now is, there's no detailing on no detail there. I feel as though I said that weird. There's no detailing on his back. It is just stripes, and that pretty much means just carrying this pattern all the way up to the top of his torso there. So you want to do that with the black, just right to the top, just like this, all the way to the top, just like that, and the same thing with all of it. So same thing with this dark grey. Oops, the black kind of reminds me of the Bodil 40 statue. A lot of that's just black. There we go. So just make sure that that's as many rows as it is in front, and you've done it right. So it wants to look like that so far. No, pause that if you have to, but you shouldn't really. And then all you want to do is make his hands. So his hands are the exact same on the back as they are the front. So you just want to do the row of 4 cyan in the exact same position as they are on the front. Do the light grey on top, do it on the other side as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 light grey. And then coincidentally enough, the pattern is the same on the front as it is on the back as well. So right next to it, you know, just copy off the front if you haven't realised what's happening. Nice and simple. And I actually like this one. Even though it is, well, it's not really plain exactly. Even though it is just a two-tone, two-coloured statue, it does look cool regardless. It does look good. So there you go. That's the entire back of it. I feel as though I rushed through it a little bit, but there's not really that much that I could tell you. I mean, it's just carrying the stripy pattern all the way up to the top of the pixel art, carrying it onto the arms, just copying the arms essentially. If you get the middle bit done, just copy the front to the back, and you've done it. So now, what we need to do is, pause that if you have to, of course, make sure that you've got it alright. We want to do the side. So we start down at the legs here, and the first row, like right next to the front, so like imagine that's the right, going left, it's just all dark grey, and that comes to the top of his leg like that. And actually, me being stupid, the second row is just, or the third row, is just black. I'll show you that when it gets light. I'm going to go to sleep, and then I'll be back. Alright, I was being a bit stupid with the side of the leg because I didn't see what was actually happening with it from our plans. I thought that I had to put this dark grey in and stuff and pattern it, but like I just discovered, I really don't. So on the other side, so you know, this being the front, it's just you, oops, for the entire leg portion of it, you just do, for the first row, dark grey, and then the row right next to it is just black, just carrying on the whole stripy thing, just like that, and you're good to go with that. And once you finish that, you know, pause that if you have to, make sure that you get in the right order, although I'm not sure how you could mess it up. You want to move on to the arms. So with the arms, you just want to fill in the bottom of the hands with the cyan, like this, like that, you know, because the front and back of his hands are cyan, and you want to of course have them the same colour on the side. And you also want to carry his cuff colour around, which is light grey, like that. Now the side of his hand, or the side of his arm rather, is slightly more complicated, but you know, not really. So the row closest to the front, aka this one, on the right, if you're working on his right arm first, or left arm if you're looking at it head on, it's black, light grey, black, light grey, and then the rest of his arm is black, and they're buttons on like the side of his jacket, I think. I don't know why they're buttons there. No clue. But there's buttons there. At least I think they're buttons. And the left row of it is just dark grey, like that. So pause that if you need to. That's the side of the arm. I'm just going to go and quickly do the other arm. So of course, cyan for the bottom to fill in the bottom of the hand. First row light grey to carry around his cuffs, or whatever, his shirt. And then the row closest to the front, this one, black, light grey, black, light grey, black, and then the rest black. And then the row right next to it, dark grey, just like that. And you will be left with that. Pause that if you have to. We've just got to mess about with the front of his, not the front of his shoulders, the top of his shoulders. So, you know, from the back looking forward, you just want to carry on the pattern as best you can. It will be a little messed up, just from the nature of the 4-block thing. But, you know, just dark grey here, black, dark grey, black, dark grey, black. See how it is kind of messed up? It should be kind of like a checkered pattern, and it would be if you could have two-sided blocks, but unfortunately not. So you just want to do the same to the other side as well. So there, 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 there. So looking down on it, that's what it should look like. Again, if only it could be a checkered pattern, it'd be a little better, but who cares, it's the top of the shoulders. So this is, I'll just do a little pan around so far, just to show you what you should have entirely. Pretty much just a suit. By the way, if you want to put anything in a suit, I'd suggest this one. So like if you wanted to put, I don't know, Mario in a suit, or like a, what did I make recently? A Minion from, damn, Despicable Me in a suit, or anything in a suit. I really like this one. It's like a simple, I don't know how to explain it. It's like the most complicated you can get with a suit and still have it look good. Like you can try and make it look a little, like you can add some extra colours and some extra detailing, and it usually just makes them look worse. But this, I think, is the perfect balance. It's pretty cool. But there you go, that's what you want to have so far. Let's move on to the head. So the head is actually really simple, and what you want to do is you want to take out the orange first, and spanning the torso, so the first 8 blocks that you started with, aka these ones, so ignoring the arms, you just want to do orange on top of the torso, just like you have there, and you want to bring it a row forward like this, and then the next row, the second row that's going to overhang, if you don't know, the skin, the statues, and the skins, they overhang 2 blocks on the front and on the back. So that's the first row, and the second row here, where we're going to be building upon, you want to start off on either side, on either end, you just want orange, like that, and then you want to have the entire row filled in with white, so you've got the orange on either end, and then you've got the 6 white in between. And then what you want to do is, on top of the white, you want to do one more row of white, so you've got a total of 2 rows of white. And then on top of the orange, you just want to do 2 orange on top of the orange you already have. So you want to have this. And by the way, I wasn't sure whether to use iron block or white on the jaw. I decided to go with white because I didn't want it to look blocky, but you could equally use whatever colour you want. Maybe even light blue, it's up to you. Now on top of the white, you want to just do 6 cyan in a row, like that. And now we're going to put the eyes in. So his eyes are, just mark for the 4th row, since we've got the 3 rows here, for the 4th row just mark out the 2 middle blocks with cyan like that, and then outwards of that you just want to do black on either side, and on top of the black you want to do white on top of it, and we have his eyes right there. So what you can do is you can fill the next 2 rows, aka the 2 rows with his eyes on, in with cyan, like this. Just like that. Then what you can do is you can do the next 3 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yep, that's right. Minecraft heads are 8 blocks in total, I was just making sure that I was right. You want to do 3 rows of cyan on top of what you have, and that will do us. We also have like the Mudkip, I call it the Mudkip Mohican, hashtag that's mine, TM, the Mudkip Mohican. We'll do that after the head's done. It's the head's really simple. So you want, that's the face. That's what we're up to so far. You want to now. Well, let's put his actual head shape in. So with the orange, you want to just come behind it and extend the head back to the top of his back here, like that. And then just extend it out 1 more row, and then just like the front, it wants to be orange on either side, on both the ends, and then it just wants to be cyan in the middle, so the 6 cyan, just like that. And now we want to do the side of the head. So the side of the head is mostly orange. You see how we've got the 3 rows of orange here on the front? Well, that translates to the side as well, so the first 3 rows want to be orange, just like this. Like that. Now it's really easy, there's just a little bit more orange to do. So from the left, you want to miss 1 block, so 1 orange, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I was just counting that out myself, I was just figuring that out myself, sorry, and need some water. So for the 4th row of orange, you want to skip that one on the left, and you want to do 5 orange in a row, leaving 2 on this side. And now, you want to, for the 5th row, you just want to do 3 orange in the middle of the orange that you have, so it just kind of tapers up into that. Pause that if you have to, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So, you want the first 3 rows of orange sorted out, just like this. And then you want, equally so, just... I'm getting a little ahead of myself, sorry. So, just miss 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks of orange, like that. And then just 3 on the next row, just so it kind of comes up like a little pyramid, like that. Nice and easy, nothing special about that. So... well, I didn't give you the option there. Pause it if you have to. We are pretty much done with the detailing. All we have to do is fill the rest of the head in with cyan, so just make the general shape, and then we just have to put the Mudkip Mohican on. So just do the basic outline of the head. Just turn it into a giant cube so it has faces. That's how I like to do it anyway. It makes it nice and easy to fill in. The lines are already there because you only go up to the top of the head that you already have. See, that didn't take very long, did it? And there you go. What I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to fill in all of the faces of the head, and then I'm going to sleep, and then I'm going to be back. So I'll be back in a sec. Alright, so we have a pretty flat, square-looking Huskymudkipz head at the moment. I filled in the sides, like I said. Nothing to worry about. It's just cyan, nice and easy. But like I said, we're missing the Mudkip Mohawk, so it should really be another colour as I think about the actual Pokemon, but you know, whoever designed the skin, whether it be the actual guy himself or somebody that designed it for him, the first two middle blocks on the top of the head just want to be raised up in cyan, so that one and that one. The two blocks in between his eyes, and that makes all of the difference. And that's all you want to do. One of the simpler ones that you could attempt, of course, other than Bodil, over there, Bodil, whatever. Then again, this guy doesn't have any 3D to him, not really, unless you count the top of the head, the Mohican. And there you go. If you've managed to do that, let me take off the UI and spin around him, as I like to do with my statues. But there you go. There he is, in all of his glory. I'm really running out of stuff that I actually have to remake in both the YouTuber category or skin category and the actual pixel art category as well, which is a good thing, which means I get to make new stuff. The only other remake I actually plan on doing, and have done already, I just need a tutorial, is Kermit Plays Minecraft, or Kermit Does Minecraft, I can't remember which it is. And that's it. That's all I plan on remaking so far. And then I've got a couple of new creations in terms of statues, and I have some other stuff, some other housey looking stuff, and I want to start working on pixel art again. I don't know why I just babbled all of that, but those are my thoughts, feelings, and plans. There we go. It's thumbnail. There you go, there's Huskymudkipz anyway. Like I said, I'm sorry this isn't his new skin, but hey, if you enjoyed this video, maybe you should check out some of my other stuff. I've made plenty of pixel art, YouTubers, houses, tomahawks, tanks, the list goes on. And if you're interested in becoming a YouTube partner, hit up the link in the description.